I've missed you so much. Oh, I've been so excited to come and do another video or do some sort of pleasure work because I've been a mom for 8.5 months and I thought it was breaking me. I really thought it was breaking me. I thought that my pleasure was just never going to be as super as it was. And I thought that my spirit was gone and there was all this like over mom responsibility was like killing this spontaneity and this fire and this light inside of me. And then I realized that that is complete bullshit, which I'm so happy. And it only took me 8.5 months to figure that out. Actually longer, because during my pregnancy, during, this past time with Knox, I held so deeply, so desperately onto this belief that I was limited and that I couldn't do what I wanted to do anymore. And it definitely started while I was pregnant. Oh, I can't eat sushi and I can't drink wine and I can't jump on trampolines and I can't be, my list just got longer and longer and longer and longer because I was so attached to this belief that I just kept building up these bodies of proof that made me right about it. And then it definitely carried on into having a newborn. Oh, I can't sleep through the night anymore, and I can't go, on a vacation by myself, and I can't, be away from him for more than such and such hours, and I can't, and it's like building up this resentment inside of me. And again, because I was just so, I didn't realize it at the time, but I was so attached to that belief. And so I just kept manifesting more and more of it because we get to create our own reality. So I get to, tailor my world around what my thoughts and beliefs are. But it broke. I finally, crawling out of some sort of like pleasure abyss, realized one morning I sat down at my altar with my journal, and even though my baby's like crawling all over me and grabbing my pen, like I was determined. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this for myself, and it doesn't matter if I have to steal back a pen 3 times in order to do it. And what came to me that morning was that I was just so done. I was so done buying into that belief and buying into this story, this absolute fabricated story that I was limited and couldn't do what I wanted to do anymore. I just realized, oh, I'm so bored of this. I'm so very bored. I'm finally ready to let it go. Because before, like I said, I was clinging to it. I was clinging to it because that was the truth. It was the truth, and I'll tell you all the reasons why it's the truth. And man, something lifted so magically in that morning where I just realized it's like, oh, I can let this go. I can just release it off into the ethers and just flutter it goodbye. Thank goodness. And ever since then, I'll tell you, my life has been following suit and coming to the aid and helping me kind of build bodies of proof for this new belief, which is like, I can do whatever I want. I have so much support. Like I can go exercise and I can go see friends, and I've had lunch dates out by myself, and I've had 3 days in a row with exercise, which I don't think that's happened for a really long time. And I can have nights out with my husband, and I can go on a walk just with just me and my dog, my poor puppy, who has not had so much attention in a really long time. But the point I'm trying to make is that when we let go of stories and limitations and irrational fears and beliefs that we are clinging to, life opens up in the most magical way. And that's what pleasure is about. That's what pleasure coaching is about. It's like recognizing the truth of our soul and our being. And it's like, no wonder I felt so crappy during that time and had a lot of bouts of depression, which of course could be hormonal, but also I think it's because I was clinging to this idea that was just the antithesis of who I really am and who we really are. Anytime that we buy into something that is just not us and not the truth of our soul, it doesn't feel good. And pleasure is about feeling good and being guided by those areas that feel good. And I just, it took me as long as it took me to get there. But now I'm really excited to step into my world as a mom, as a pleasured mom who can do whatever she wants. And I'm still working on it, but man, something cracked and it's so good. And I'm so excited. I finally have some childcare, which is, I think, another just explosion of proof that like I'm so supported, and I'm so excited to be working again and to be doing my pleasure work and to be teaching more classes and to taking on more clients. And I am taking on 2 new clients right now. So if you are ready to open up your life and let go of these things that make you feel weighed down and make you feel heavy and make you feel stuck, and pleasure coaching is the way to find the way back to the truth of who you are, because it feels amazing. It feels amazing, amazing, amazing. And I'm going to put a link in underneath this video and in this email about how you can get started, how you can see if this is right for you, because I will happily support you in being the most ecstatic, vibrant, alive, free version of yourself ever. And I just invite you to give it a taste, like dip your toe in, see if it's for you, because what do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? So, man, thank you for all of your support over these past year and a half. It's been quite an adventure, and I'm back. So happy to be back.